Oh, good evening, everyone. We are live from the Inspired to Learn virtual school. It's 4 o'clock and it's time for Today at POW. I think this might be the first broadcast we've actually been on time for today. So thank you for everyone bearing with us. It's been a very busy day at the school. We've had a whole host of different things happening. We've had a wonderful trip for year 3, which we're going to talk to you about in a minute, because year 3 made sure that you could all come along with them. And that's an exciting thing that I'm going to share with you in a moment. We had a fantastic service at lunchtime with some piano playing, and we've had such wonderful home learning being shared with us from everyone who's been watching at home. If you're watching at home right now, we'd love to see you pop up in the comments box, so please feel free to add a comment in. That would be fantastic. Mr. Spracklen's got a few other people trying to get hold of him at the moment, so I'm just going to answer a call a second. Hello there. Can I just say you're live on Facebook at the moment, because I've just answered it and I'm making a broadcast. Can you hear me? Oh, is there anyone there? No, I'm going to switch that off. I'll explain what's happening there in 1 second. So it looks likely that we might have some news at 5 o'clock about schools in the coming weeks. And BBC South have asked me to make a comment. So they've been trying to contact me, and I've been asking them to do that before 4 o'clock. And we just had a phone call come through then. So we'll see in a moment if any more comes through. Let's see if anyone's watching. If you're watching, to put a comment in the box, and we'll see who's joining us this evening. Oh, there's that phone call again. Do you know what? I'm going to turn that off, because then they can't disturb us. Let's get back to what we're doing. So let's see some of the work that's come in today. Let's see if we can do a screen share. We're going to stop that one, and we're going to see if we can see what I can see. This is where we get the mirror effect of everything kind of going into each other. There we go. Let's see if we can make it bigger. Let's go for that one. Should we? That's better. Look, hopefully you'll be able to see what I can see now. And in here, I've got loads of fabulous work that's been happening. In particular, let's start off with that Maiden Castle trip, because year 3 went to Maiden Castle today, and they thought it would be really nice if you could join them on their trip. So Mrs. Thorpe has worked really hard to make this fabulous video, which we're going to share with you now, with the wonderful year 3 class. So see if you can spot some people you might know. There is lots of wind in this video, in that it was windy up Maiden Castle, so you are going to get a bit of that in there as well. So here we go.
Hello everyone at home. Wave year 3 to everyone at home. So today we are all heading up to Maiden Castle. So we've just listened to Steve. Say hello, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
So he's just told us all about Maiden Castle, and we're going to head up there now. When we get up there, we'll film a little bit more so that you are on the trip with us. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. Nearly there. Look, on the path. Okay.
Hi, Benji. Well, we can see where you live.
You're over there.
Yeah, you're somewhere over there in the distance.
So, if you're looking out the window, you'll give us a wave at Maiden Castle.
Give them a wave out the window. Here they come.
While they're fighting their way through that, cutting themselves,
Fantastic, look at that. Music to jig about to as well.
that only covered part of the hill. So the other side of it, the other side of the real hill is right over there. We may have to look.
Say hello from the top Maiden Castle. Down there, it's where they had to go from here all the way down there to get the water. Jacob, what do you think? Is that a bit far?
Yeah, my legs wouldn't be able to carry me that far.
No,
Yeah, does that make sense?
yeah.
you can just see that second bank behind it.
Yeah. Standing where those trenches were done.
The trenches were just down there, so we're standing where the photographer is. That's in thing at the front. He's just the bank here. Romans and other ones that have been found in other parts of the world where they survived better.
Wonderful scenes just up the road from us here at the Prince of Wales School.
They didn't have big diggers. They had basic things. They might have had some wooden shovels. They used things like deer antlers to get through the chalk. So they had to hack through the chalk, lift it up to make that bank. And when they'd done that all the way around the hillside, so it must be, it was so tight at the time it worked, it took a long time. It must have taken not just one generation, but their kids, and then their kids. Could have taken hundreds of years to get them this big, but they thought it was a good idea because it made them look important.
Oh, thank you to Steve Wallace, our guide, who joined us for both the visits to the Roman townhouse and Maiden Castle. And big well done to Year 3 and Mrs. Thorpe. That was superb, and it gave you a chance, if you weren't able to be in school today, to virtually join in with a fantastic trip. So fantastic. Let's see who's watching. We've got hello from Elliot and Rue. Hello, Elliot and Rue. Fantastic that you're able to join us this evening. Harry is also watching. Hello, Harry. I'm sorry you can't be with us, but we're really pleased that you can join us online. And I know that you've been up to some loads of work today because I've been sent some photos, and I think we're going to have a look at some of those in a minute. Florence is watching while playing Play-Doh Gingerbread Man. Hello, Florence. It's great that you're also able to join us. If you would like to put a comment in the comment box, we'll give you a shout out and see what you're up to today. Let's share some more of what everyone's been doing today. Let's have a little look. I think I've got a folder in here of all the things that people have been doing. I've got a whole host of different things here. Let's have a quick look through, shall we? Who's this? Oh, this is the person that we just saw up on the screen doing some bubbleology. That was our task this afternoon. And this person I can see has been doing a great job with their bubbles. I think we've got another picture that might be the wrong way around. Unless you were doing it standing on your head. Let's spin you around, shall we? Ah, look at that. The key to this is making sure that that straw is wet when you go to put the bubble inside a bubble. I want to know today, what's your record? How many bubbles have you been able to get inside a bubble? I saw a video earlier on of somebody that got 4 bubbles inside a bubble. And that's pretty impressive, it's fair to say. So there's some more there. We've got some more learning here. Oh, that's the bubble inside a bubble. Look at that. A bubble inside a bubble. Very, very impressive. This young man, oh, same young man. This is fantastic. Well done. And another one here. Look, oh, these are just great photos, aren't they? It's great to see wonderful learning taking place across the virtual school. A whole host of different things going on. Here's some more. Oh, this young man's been busy. A spot of geography. I think this might have been this afternoon. Well done to this young man who's been working really hard. I think this man's got in a really good routine, actually, because we're seeing a couple of pictures each day like this of getting into a routine where we're doing wake and shake. And routine, remember, is really important for us all, especially in times like this. So getting there, doing our wake and shake, doing our handwriting. Well done to this young man. Also, what else are we doing? Oh, some power maths, and really good that you've been able to access the resources that the teacher has put up. That's fantastic to see. And joining in with the assembly, we had a great assembly earlier on. Mrs. Johnson did a fantastic story for Storytime Assembly. And I always love seeing the pictures live from assembly because that's extra special. So thank you, Alfred. It's good to see that one there. Who have we got here? Oh, another picture of Alfred smiling. I like that one. And a final one as well. There was a fantastic piece of writing here that I read about. And this came from the challenge where we had to roll a dice to determine who was going to be in our story and then write a story with it. So Alfred, well done for doing that, buddy. I really liked seeing that and seeing that all to do with this. This was a photo that made me smile this morning. This young lady had her cat, Max the cat, join in with her learning, which I think is pretty impressive. Not sure if we can constitute that as additional help or perhaps a hindrance, really, having a cat on board. But yes, this is Max the cat. And Max the cat was really busy taking part in Power Maths this morning. So thank you very much for sending that through. Oh, here's two faces that we've seen a couple of times over the last few days. They decided to get a bit more inspiration on top of having the virtual school, that they would make use of their Inspired to Learn mugs. And I think it looks like a bit of hot to keep them going today. So well done to you two. That's wonderful to see. Oh, and look, that obviously spurred on some fantastic work, because here's some writing and some fantastic drawing, which is superb to see. I think that might be Stickman there. I don't know, but I'm pretty impressed with the drawing. This young man's been busy. So busy actually that he won an award on reading eggs. So he completed his reading eggs quiz and he got to print a certificate, which I think is pretty cool. And I hope it's now up in pride of place to share with everyone, because that is superb. And is this the same young man? Yes, it's the same young man doing his challenge this morning with the dice. He was, I think, using a frustration board, so he might have had more than one dice to create his challenges, which I think is very cool indeed. And I think there was some fantastic story writing that would have come out of that. What else we got here? Oh, yes. Sorry, I didn't even realize this image was in here. This was me this morning. I dressed up as a frog. Can you believe it? Me wearing a costume? I've never done that before. It was a unique experience and it will never be repeated. We were seeking to raise some funds for Mind, which is a Dorset-based charity supporting those that are suffering at this time. So please, if this picture made you smile at all, if you pop on our Facebook page, there's a post and you can donate some money. Some people have already donated that, which is really kind, and that money will go straight to the charity. So please do have a look at that. What else have we got? Oh, these are quite special pictures, because these are from some people that actually don't even go to our school, and they've tuned in to the Inspired to Learn virtual school, which I think is pretty cool. So these guys, I think they're based in Wiltshire, and they have been joining in virtually with our lessons, and they took in Bubbleology, the Bubbleology this afternoon, and you can see here that they've done a bubble inside a bubble. And they emailed me these pictures to say they were also watching me out and about with Mr. Bascom this afternoon. So look, anyone is welcome to join us in the Inspired to Learn virtual school. It's open to all. So if you've got any cousins or if you've got any friends or family that live in other areas and they're not sure what to do when they're at home, get them to tune in and see what we're up to, because it's always great to share our learning with others. And there's a fun way to do that. Maybe just to finish, because I've got a phone call coming in. Just to finish, before I go off, I'm going to answer the phone call first. Hello, good evening. Hello, Joe. I'm just finishing a broadcast on Facebook. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to wrap it up. Okay, and this last picture on the screen is of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it's a fantastic example. So, look, thank you for everyone that's watching live right now online. It's great to hear all the learning that people have got up to. I'm going to say a final goodbye to all the people that are watching, and we're going to catch up with you in the morning. So thank you to Florence, who's been watching. Thank you to Isaac and Cecily. Brilliant to see. Jensen and Mina, thank you very much. Oh, and look, my own children watching at home. Hello, Reese, Lloyd and Keris. Hello. It's great to see that everyone's joining in and seeing the learning that's been taking place. I've still got loads of things to share from today, but now I'm going to go over and speak to the BBC because I think there might be some news coming, and I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you, everyone.